welcome to another episode of Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3. We are here on episode number 85 of the series. Do appreciate everybody who has come out. I hope that your guys' time zone, whichever your guys' time zone is most wunderbar. So, on the agenda for today, do apologize, of course, for not streaming yesterday. Meant to, of course, but just things were blah, 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 blah. So, I have gotten, off cam, I've smacked the blood out of Loki, so as that he is no longer an obstacle. So I know I said that I would not do we'd have the situation to where we'd not have to deal with Loki on cam again. So that is, of course, is what has happened. So I did go ahead and modify the equipment so that I would have the strategic power over Loki. So, and not only did I modify our physical equipment, also modified our magical equipment. Got myself reset to the Storm Mastery, Storm and Earth. So that is for us a thing. Hooray! And we will proceed from there. So let me go ahead here, get TK launched. So yeah, as has been for the last month-ish time, oddball month plus, honestly. It has, of course, just been an absolute poop show at work. And so, of course, you know, like I said, next week is going to be our bookmarker. Next week is going to be our bookmarker week for TQ, as well as a thing for stuff. So yeah, like I said, there's Yulva Loki right there, so don't gotta worry about that character. So I've also gone ahead and modified our magical equipment here, so it's that we have a lot more power at our disposal. I haven't quite fully reset quite the our stuff, our mastery stuff with restart the way we had it before, but at least you know, we're most of the way through that stuff. So yeah, just go ahead and have some fun. So Loki was just being a huge pain in my arse. It's kind of, I've always found it a little bit interesting how they, how THQ Nordic took inspiration, presumably, of course, from the Gardens of Babylon in the original game, and used that for inspiration for the, use that as inspiration for Surtr's palace here. With the lava in place of water flowing down the sides, like right here.
Aren't we friends?
This shot there, this shot with Loki over there. Jerks! Oh, hello. to go wandering off quite so quickly. Oh, hello. Ooh. Finally be able, of course, be able to get into Eternal Embers. There we go. I've always liked that, as I've said many times before. That the Infernals do. Easily amusing. Easily amusing. Plate of Vengeance. Oh, that one's an interesting one. I mean, what just the one thing is. That's interesting, of course. Interesting, I've had a little bit more to it, too. Nice for those guys right there. Whoa, hello. Pay attention to what you're doing, Tree. Go willy-nilly. Ah! See what happens when you go willy-nilly. See what happens, Tree. Oh, still waiting for the cooldown there. Hammer. Stow a couple of these guys over here. Cooldown for our core dweller is done, so we can do that. So it doesn't matter which way we go. Oh, hello. Didn't pick that up, so definitely gonna pick that up. Don't be a dum-dum. We need all the loot. Come on. Come on. Drink tray. At least I'm not like Ishtar in a very, very hot place. She would be absolutely parched even after getting reborn from her rebirth on shit. She'd undoubtedly instantly be parched. Oh, Loki chest! course, just set aside the black steel ingot there for later. Very nice on that one. Gosh, freaking darn it! Really want to get to the next rebirth fountain so that we're not having to make the whole trek this whole freaking time. It's almost as bad as getting my roots smashed by Loki all the time. Smashed roots, chunks of my trunk put out, leaves burned. Talk about ow! Alright, that's what we can do. Map. There's our current grave, so what we'll do, somewhere in here is where we'll go up to the next level. So what we'll do, as part of this whole drama, that's the word I want to say, I was thinking of a subprime word. And, don't see me, you 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 do not see me. Go away, go away, go away, go away, rebirth fountain! Hooray! Well, at least they all dash back in, so that we at least, theoretically. Now, jerks! See, now, I was gonna say, now, at least in principle, we have we could go back and clear that stuff out. It's got me thinking about Thor Ragnarok, how the black elves with the dark elves, I don't remember if it was chaos. How what was it the first Thor movie? Gosh darn, I don't remember. Whatever one had the dark elves in it. And I think it was the first film, the first Thor film, where I remember is that, you know, where they had Odin, you know, he called, you know, he called Thor nothing but a little boy. You know, who thinks that war is all fun and games. It's the only thing to do. And of course, is sent into exile here to Earth and all that. of course, in Thor Ragnarok, we have to deal with Hela. Well, you get to see Hela, of course. So 12% damage for the Pierce. But one of the more interesting things is when Thor is there in the palace in sort of the grand hall, and he's looking up at the dome, and we see the one where it's the version where the Asgardians are portraying themselves as more of the protectors of the universe, and then as Hela's power is increasing, the mural on the dome ceiling is removed, and we see that actually prior, with Hela being Odin's firstborn, that ooh, hello. That Asgard actually, for a time, was embarked on a campaign of conquest of the Nine Worlds, and that there was obviously Odin's change of heart. Realized that demanding tribute from the Nine Worlds was not in Asgard or anyone's best interest. Now that that's done, we can proceed on. We're gonna have to go ahead here. Oh, hello. Come on, boys. Another black steel spike. Ooh, that one is very interesting. The pierce, cold, frostburn, the cold damage, 23 base, 18% cold damage, 23 base cold, and reduced armor. Ooh, that looks interesting. I think I'm gonna keep that one. There we go. Yeah. Got some pierce resistance on you, eh? Yourself. Like I said, I've always liked the one where they go, oh, sort of go Tarzan. Oh. I have to head to town here soon to de-loot. Jotens. Hey, stupid Infernals. Taste my ice shards! See nothing off those dames. So I got some gold. It was last year when I went to for my trip to Colorado. You know, when I saw the opportunity to go to the Georgetown Loop and the fact that you could do some gold panning there, that just really struck me because, you know, I haven't watched his videos in some time now. I really need to get back into it. But Dan Hurd, watching him do his gold panning stuff, it's always been interesting. And actually having, you know, folks there that actually could, you know, show in person how to do it. Having people to show, you know, how to do it in person, that was awesome. Gotta go to town to de-loot, so we will do our thing here. But yeah, that was so interesting to finally, you know, there's always going to be a difference.
All right.
Between...
Here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you?
Yeah, won't worry about that. I think we'll definitely keep that guy. Definitely want to keep those two. The other spike here too, so... Potion time! Let's see. Anything worth hooting about? Oh, that seal.
Is that all? Good.
Ah, my friend. You look weary. Can I take a burden from your shoulders?
This is all the modified stuff I'm holding on to. This is the base stuff I held on to. In addition, of course, to all the stuff I need to, you know, like these guys up here, the relics and charms, that I need to get transferred over to storage. Honestly,
May your path always be even.
Need to do a backup. Of stuff at some point, so let's go back here to Muspelheim. That's so interesting seeing the glitch out right there. Hello? Jeez. I have to go back to the rebirth fountain here. It's obviously where we portaled out. It was a good glitch spot. Let's do a quick save while I'm thinking about it. Future proof. rubber banding. Oh, hello. Come on. Thank you. The old rubber banding stuff that goes on right there. Oh. Hello there, Cinder Warriors. And Guardian. Cinder Warrior and a Cinder Guardian.
How could you hit a girl?
Because I'm a girl. A little bit. What? You don't want some girl on girl? Loki would actually probably like that. Some girl on girl action. I know that's me being nude. Sorry, I was trying to see if I couldn't get the cursor to hover for just long enough over Surtr, but obviously not. Come on, can we get an oh? Let's quickly double back here to the majestic chest. Loki chest! I figured it was going to be a one. Or thought it was probably likely going to be one. Surtr, Lord of Muspelheim. Lord of Fire Realm. I see you, Surtr! I'm coming for you, son! Don't want to busted pike. Gosh darn, I was hoping for the oh again. I guess. Don't forget the gold. Yeah, that was so cool to be able to do some actual gold panning.
You want to stop me?
Oh, I'll stop you, Surtr. Easier than extinguishing your sword with my swords.
I'll turn you to ash.
And I'll turn you to mud! actually got rid of my swarm list. Just now noticed. Freeze! 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 Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Freeze! 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 Ta-da! Ooh, there we go. Unachievable. Already got the Chaos Serpent's Domains thing, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's go over here to Asgard. Talk to Woden and co.
Man the stews, cook the pots, marinate the bones, there's a party going on. Oh, it's in your honor, you say? You foiled that half Jotun Loki. Well, that's just fantastic. Extra helpings for the legendary warrior, then. Gerfin provided the finest vegetables. Now where is that cursed beast for the meat today? Oh, what a feast. We Acer, even Woden, love parties. Cursed shame about the Baldur business, though. Oh well, he never was a good eater. And besides, I hear they sent Heimdall to hell to sort things out down there. It will be fine, I'm sure.
Just a second. White cat wants out. Alright. So, let's see here. Speak to Donar.
We meet again, God Slayer. I am impressed by your skill. To defeat the king of Jotunheim and the king of Muspelheim and yet come back alive? That is a feat worthy of song. I always wanted to do that, but Wotan wouldn't let me. Ah! Tell me, how many skulls did you crack? Too many to count? You're pulling my leg. As for the giants at the bridge, they were weaklings. They didn't know what they had coming to them. Tyr and Woden hardly had to lift a finger.
Hail, hero! I am Sif, mistress of Trudvang. How nice to meet you. I believe you've met my dear husband, Donar. Don't listen to his bravado. Although he won't admit it, we're all very proud of you and your accomplishments. This feast is in your honor, champion of the North. That scamp Loki. Did you know he once cut all the hair from my head? Bald as a babe I was. Luckily, Donar convinced him to get me a replacement, so he had the verger craft me some new hair. It looks rather lovely, don't you think? I guess those yucky gnomes are good for something, at least.
Yours is a great deed, hero. No, more than that, you have saved us all. We stood fast and were able to beat back the Jotuns, but barely, and having suffered great losses. More giants pouring in through this portal would have been the final stab in the back that would have broken us. But thanks to you, Asgard stands triumphant. We'll see about Loki. One day he will receive his punishment, but for now his plan is foiled. His sinister allies dead or scattered. Don't worry too much about him. You know, you would be more than worthy to live here as one of my Einherjar. Come, let us celebrate. I suppose the time has come for you to return to Midgard. And I'm looking forward to what the future of humanity will bring. Ragnarok has come and gone, but we're still here, thanks to you. Maybe it will come again one day. But you have proven that. Even if some of it is not in our hands, our destiny is never set in stone. And I would be happy to fight by your side again. Farewell, vanquisher of ice and fire. May you remember us as friends.
Yeah, well, there's it's always interesting how there is a lot of stuff like that where it feels like that you can't control anything, but yet you can at least affect some things. So those still look like fish. Gosh darn it, White Cat! You obviously had to go to the litter box. Just a moment. In some ways, he is just so freaking used to being able to, leave my room, wherever it's been, and have the ability to, go and explore stuff and, roam his domain. And, no, White Cat, you're not coming back in if you're going to be such a pain in the butt.
Oh, thank the heavens. You're the hero the Emperor sent for, aren't you? The Titan Slayer? Well, what is it? What is it? There are still...
Alright, White Cat, but I'm not going to let you back in if you're insisting on moving in and out, in and out, in and out. Come on. Come on! There we go. Thank you. Alright, stupid rebirth fountain. So now we are officially beginning our quest here in Eternal Embers. Just a sec, guys. Silly White Cat, you need to calm the heck down. I know you love being an attention needer. I know you do. But it's a case of I cannot always give you the attention you seek. Yes, my cat, I know you are there. Hi. Oh, hello. Nice to finally be able to officially start the Eternal Embers campaign. So
The fastest caravan in all of China. May your path always
Do you
be
need
even.
something? I don't have all day.
ooh.
Is that all? Good.
Trust me, your belongings are safe with me. Well, that sounds safe roads, my friend.
All right. Here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you?
And save, and let's do a quick let's see, options, Ragnarok, Eternal Embers, not it, just Eternal Embers, cinematics. Let's go ahead here. We're gonna rewatch the Eternal Embers intro.
So many times the fates have tested you. They placed Typhon in your path, yet you prevailed. Hades himself fell to your prowess and might. Did you think that the fates were done with you? There is no such thing as luck. A malevolent flame is devouring the realms of man. The gods have abandoned us. Will you? Will you take a stand? Will you prevail against not one, but against many? Destiny awaits.
Now, I have seen for the yeah, I know. I have seen for the let's see here. Let me get you guys the link to the Eternal Embers DLC here. Let's see. Titan Quest. Eternal Embers. Let's see, there we go. The Steam page. It's just taken us finally over 3 years to finally get to Eternal Embers. There is the link to the Steam page, and of course you'll be able to view the rest of the franchise. The reviews based on 419 reviews. We have a mixed of 456%. And let's see. Ragnarok and Atlantis. The Atlantis DLC 591, 65% favorable, and Ragnarok 1089, 75%. So of the three DLCs, of the three DLCs, obviously not Immortal Throne, that was the original expansion. Ragnarok is the most favored. And so I haven't myself really taken a look-see at many of the reviews for Eternal Embers, mostly because, of course, I don't want to spoil it. You know, at least spoil what's here. So, anywhoozle, let's go ahead here. Start our questing. Oh. Daddies are here. Probably the Quilong Qui. And probably a bunch of the Cantonese there. Finally getting we'll read the note as soon as we get rid of these baddies. No Reaver fountain over there, was there? No. Pain in the butt was what it is. Whom it may concern. That's it. I've had it. Day in and day out, we raid human villages. Why do they make it so... make it so difficult? Pitchfork this, cudgel that. There's a rumor of an insane Greek traveling the land, killing everything in sight. No thank you. My insurance doesn't cover foreign invasions. Apparently 2 mages in the west are hiring extras for their show. They even provide dental. The audition is tomorrow. Wish me luck. Mittens. Sarcastic. Crimson Shore. Take a short little break here in a moment. That way I can go use a little trees room. A Pangu! Ooh! It's obviously an Eternal Embers thing. Something, giant turtle, something like that. Ooh. Acquired regions, Heart of Earth, Fear of the Ages. Those 2 are artifacts. Legendary Yogai Horn. Completed Charm. Cost 2.4 million. Strength of Pangu. Divine Artifact. 10% total damage. 20% physical resistance. 20% elemental, 25% the poison resistance, 20% stun resistance, 75% plus 75 strength, plus 10% offensive ability. Grant skill, Cosmic Strike, activated on attack. Draw apart the skies and strike the earth with the celestial axe of Mighty Pangu. 110-second recharge, 6-second duration. I think that's supposed to be probably 5 to 10 fragments. 900 energy leech over 3 seconds. 3 to 600 lightning and vitality damage. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. the button press. Okay. Okay. I thought that giant crab was a lot. So there's the attacks. That's not a bridge, it's just a dock. Initially it looked like a bridge. Ooh. Oh, we got another Marduk's Tablet of Destiny. Don't gotta worry about that, because I already know I got that in storage. Gotta be a rebirth fountain around here somewhere, please. Not seeing one on the HUD. Excuse me. Heck is a rebirth down? Oh, there's one. Finally, I see one on my HUD. Finally. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead here right quick. Let's save. Anti-dum-dum time, and we're gonna take a just short little break. That way I can stand up and stretch. So yeah, guys, go and everybody stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom. I'll go ahead and see y'all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, tree is back. Ugh. Finish settling back in here. Headset back on, so. Okay. Yes, White Cat, I see you over there, the corner of my eye. Aw, poor shark. Poor shark. Archimmercy right there, or whatever the name in Cantonese would be. Not having, till now, finally played Eternal Embers. Yes, I know you're over there, White Cat. Hello! Hi! Let's see here. A little bit stuff right here, it looks like. A little... Ichthyons! Nice to see some Ichthyons again. So they're one of the classic baddies of the original game. I haven't... as said, I haven't really looked at any of the reviews for Eternal Embers since, I've played it.
Oh, good heavens. For a second, I thought that monster was going to tear my throat out. Shujin shine upon you for helping us, soldier. You are a soldier, aren't you? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. You must track this beast before it gets away and can wreak more havoc. I am evidently no scout or pathfinder, but you could try following the shore and talking to the fishermen. They must have seen where it fled to. Good luck. I still cannot believe those creatures attacked us here. This place, it has always been such a heaven. The drought, now this. Something horrible is happening to these lands, soldier. I can feel it.
Not going to die young. Quit jabbering nonsense. Shinong is watching. What by the... Who are you? No, wait. I think I saw you, didn't I? Yes, you are fighting Chongqi and his spawn. What are you, some sort of elite warrior? Well, it doesn't matter. If you're here to slay the winged beast, you have to take up the chase as fast as you can. He passed right by us, but some of his creatures didn't. And you see what happened. I don't know for sure, but I think it went down into the hinterland marshes. And please, hurry. Others won't be as lucky as we were. You'll pull through this, Yun. All right? Just think of Fayan and the children.
Okay. Just a sec. Gotta finish a snack here. Fayan. She is, of course, the agent of the Order of Prometheus we meet in the original game. Of course, meet her in Greece at the lair of Medusa and her ilk, the Gorgons. And so, we might have a reappearance of Fayon. Sort of deliberately stayed away from anything that might spoil the plot. Toward the next rebirth spot. Quickly double back to that ornamented chest I saw. Back this way. This way? Well, it's a bet that we have to go further around to be able to get down this way, so. Come on. Jeez Louise, White Cat, you attention needer! Come on. There we go. Just a second. White Cat wants out for the millionth time! Gosh darn it. White Cat is such a freaking free spirit at times. He, just wants all the attention. Crayon does make a reappearance. I'll be lucky if it's the same VA. Same voice actress. rings and amulets that we, and collars, I should say. And then definitely kind of makes me think back to the ethereal eel. Ooh, that's an interesting baddie. New baddies. Well, for me, new baddies at least. Okay. That was not anticipated. I do know that they've added new potions in the Eternal Embers here in the Eternal Embers DLC, but this is the first time coming across one of them. Oh, interesting. Gosh darn it, White Cat, you attention needer! Such frickin' attention needer when I am busy trying to do stream stuff. Just a second, he wants in again. Alright, guys. Hopefully he'll be a lot calmer now with being under my sure, let's miss anything over here. Ooh! Relics that I don't recognize. Ooh. It's indeed interesting. Oh. It's gonna move on to the next area. Or should lead on to the next area.
You can't carry
Your
anymore.
inventory is full.
Ooh. It's an interesting looking one. That definitely is the next area. Back here to Summer Palace. Sell some loot.
Do you need something? I don't have all day. Run along.
Trust me, Your belongings are safe with me. Well, that sounded suspicious, didn't it?
Thought I'd just take a moment to get my stuff here organized so we're a little bit better shape.
May your path always be even.
Excuse me. Probably lead on. No. That staff of power there. Terracotta plating. At least try to create more of a commoner sorts of place here. Now, some of the stuff here just doesn't feel quite right. Of course, I know that this is the first time in. And part of me finds it nice to have the Ectithians back in, but it just doesn't feel quite right to have them quite in. In some ways. less dank now. Get on here. Probably going to be going for about at least another half hour-ish or so. And, Golden Eye of Sun Wukong. I think I got that stowed away in the, my vault. Why are my defenses not up? I was thinking to myself, something seems wrong here. And I was like, duh, my defenses are up. That's why I was feeling off. Is up there on that ridge. See him up there on the mini-map, but obviously cannot talk to them. Until now. getting this little bit over here. How much of it can we explore? Hello! Potion of speed. Probably can't until we get to the next part there. So let's quickly head over here to the fountain. Aspect of chi. Seeing how they got a little bit of a reskin here on the tide, on the saber lines. Seal of Grace. Ooh, that's nice.
You can't carry anymore.
The four perils. You know of the four symbols: the azure dragon, the vermilion bird, the white tiger, and the black tortoise. Valiantly they watch over us, each shielding one cardinal direction. But the light cannot exist without darkness, and so there are also the four perils. Malevolent creatures who bring as much terror to our hearts as the symbols bring joy. There is the Handan, a monstrous beast the color of cinnamon fire, with 6 feet and 4 hideous wings. There is Chang-Chi, the bestial tiger who soars through the sky like a hideous giant falcon. He is the most cunning of the lot, for he always listens, ready to tear the head off those of us whose words show kindness and compassion. Tao Wu is the most tragic of the four, for it was given the gift of divination and intelligence, but uses it only to stir up chaos and violence. Look out for its hideous shape on the horizon, wearing a human face, a tiger's paws, and a tail so long it resembles a colossal snake. Lastly, there are the Tao Ti, those hideous beasts whose strength lies in their endless numbers, who breed and breed until their gruesome shapes cloak the lands in black.
So, Jiangqi. Thought it was Quilong Kui. Like I said,
Your inventory
just
is
goes
full.
to show how much I know about Chinese.
You can't carry anymore.
Now I can. So it's got to be Jiangqi. It's got to be that the winged tiger that with the flaming breath there in the cinematic.
Ah, my friend, you look weary. Can I take a burden from your shoulders?
I want to make sure I got that, so I'll just stow that there in my transfer area to make sure that we got it stowed away for future reference.
Farewell.
All right. Here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you?
when I really don't giving quite as much thought to my needing loot as I am overall loot. As I'm wanting just stuff. Ooh. That's interesting.
Is that all? Good.
Listen to the, Oh, cheat! Ah! Hate when this happens.
The four perils. You know of the four symbols. The azure dragon, the vermilion bird, the white tiger, and the black tortoise. Valiantly they watch over us, each shielding one cardinal direction. But the light cannot exist without darkness. And so, there are also the four perils. Malevolent creatures who bring as much terror to our hearts as the symbols bring joy. There is the Handan, a monstrous beast, the color of cinnamon fire, with 6 feet and 4 hideous wings. There is Chang-Chi, the bestial tiger who soars through the sky like a hideous...
Chang-Chi. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's like, I am not the best at pronouncing Chinese. So it's Chang-Chi, is that flame, fire breathing dragon, tiger. I found myself during break thinking back to Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom, and it came out in '02, as I remember. It was not long after that original Age of Mythology came out, and so that was, as I've previously said, tree dad and all that. Big part of the reason why we really didn't get that game was because of OG AOM. And whoa, hello. An unmodified Charbalus. have to do some more grinding here. These ethereal eels, as much as they are, for me at least, new monsters, they feel a little bit more appropriate to this campaign. There we go! Okay. Game just crashed on us. I was afraid of that. Alright, let's see here. How much stuff are we gonna have to redo? Alright. Game back up. We don't have to worry too much about too much re-exploring. I should have, when I got back from break, I should have saved the game and exited, but did I? No. Too much re-exploring. Are gonna miss out on whatever loot we could have gotten. I have to double check the stuff. I'm still getting the network problems detected. And excuse me. Just a second. I'm gonna quickly double check this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game and make sure that I've got my stuff here set up the way I want to make sure to do stuff. So let's see. Come on. Do your stuff, Windows. Come on. Hello? Oh. Let's see. That's weird. Not seeing it. Okay, there we go. Properties. Block connection. Properties. Block connection. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, we'll still have the, because I haven't restarted my system, we'll still have the issue there. Or at least, we should at least have it showing up. Till such time as, tells me the Jade Ember. Oh yeah, this is one we have. No. I'll make double sure on the networking stuff, you know, I still remember many moons ago with the back you know, when we first had Tree Parents' Place, when we first had dial-up, you know how you know, it was when Tree Dad finally said, you know, realized that, you know, like I said, you know, it was just becoming increasingly infeasible for 3 people to share one computer and all that, and, you know, Tree Bro and I, we each needed our own rig to be able to do our stuff and all that. So, you know, he had to make sure, because of course he worked IT, you know, he, made sure to, you know, be able for us to, oh, cheap. He made sure that, we were to, you know, I don't remember the exact, all the exact details, but I know it was, 28.8 speed, and, broadband was becoming more and more available, but at the time, like I said, he said, he and Tremont weren't trying to be cheapskates, it's just that, they wanted to make sure that, keeping a roof over our heads initially was, a little bit more important than having internet. Of course, as things became a little bit more practical for us to have broadband, we finally were able to get broadband, but at school being able to have broadband and all that was cool. Spectral matter. I still remember, being at school and thinking, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. Even at, I knew, of course, having experienced broadband, essentially having experienced broadband at school, I even still found dial-up still to be oh my god, this is still, it's not as good as it is at school, but it's still a cool thing. Still a cool thing. And generally, because, because of the way things were, Trebro and I, we were, the most often thing is, there's times where, we were starting to get email, we had to sign up for email and all that for school. And so, it was that was primarily what we did with with our, when we had to use the dial-up, and of course later, initially, when we finally did get broadband, is that, it's initially for the, checking of email, or, be able to get assignments email, as well as start to do some basic research. Excuse me. Find the freaking end of this place. Having both, even broadband at school and, dial-up Kuma, it was in each in its own way. It's like, this is the best thing ever! Of course, I was a lot younger at the time. It's just amazing that, so much goes on in the internet. learn the source of the haunting. That's got me thinking of Saki and her stuff. How prepare for the haunting. We have come for your snacks. Is her raid call. Definitely, you know, a very unique raid call. Find some way to get up to. Not exactly what I was hoping to find. Probably the way up by that torch there. With Misaki being a bake nickel. It's Japanese, it translates as ghost cat. Oh, look at that. Reason to call stuff there. Oh. Oh wait, this is a what's in an area. Looks like we actually did the right thing there. Onto ship right. Okay. Undoubtedly got to do something with this side. So obviously that upper area there. Ways to it. Looks like what I'm trying to do is just find the edges of the map. baddies I'm running by or what loot I'm missing out on. All that matters to me right now is just that I found my way around. Prime baddie is, please. Okay. We're getting close here, it looks like.
What are you waiting for, you lazy, rotten fools? Row, for heaven's sake! Row, or we're never going home again! Wait. Wait! You're not one of my men. So what are you doing on my ship? No, don't say anything. I know that look. Men, over here! We got ourselves a stowaway!
Use some of the Immortal Thrones things there.
And we row till our fingers go numb, till the sun turns to blood and our bodies succumb. And we row till the flesh has gone foul, till our bones turn to dust and our souls flicker out. And we row
Baddies up there.
You have no more room.
I thought I'd gotten all the corners. Okay. Looks like we've, there we go. So we finally got our stuff here explored. Let's go ahead and hit that K button. Alright, we're going to go ahead here and end stream, so, excuse me, so that I can make sure that I get myself to bed, so as that I can, no way, message. Sorry, got a message there. So let's go ahead here. Methinks I saw somebody go live that I haven't said hi to in a long while. Let me see here if my... See here. Hello, hello. Where are you? Maybe. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, who can we go say hi to? Trying to decide. Oh, we have a potential maybe. It all depends on how long they have been live. They've been live for a while. They'll probably still be going on for a while, so... I'm gonna go... Oh, hello. Let's try this again. Try this again. There we go. We're going to go sad a little over at twitch.tv/LittleandTasty. So go and select our standard Ray call message, which is the tree grove has arrived to bring you shade and water. Oh, please wait for me to post recently. So hope to catch you guys Saturday. Tomorrow, Saturday, another episode of City Building Saturdays and Pharaoh Cleopatra. We're continuing our stuff in the start of the Middle Kingdom. Sunday, hopefully, be able to get a Midwestern Minecraft mining live stream done. Do some stuff with that. Monday, hopefully Tuesday and Thursday, we will have some more episodes in our bookmarker week of Let's Play Titan Quest Season 3 and all that jazz. So let's go ahead here. Let us begin our raid. Pleasure if you're watching on Twitch, twitch.tv/OSayGeorge. Please remember to go ahead and hit that follow button. If you're watching over the YouTubes at youtube.com/OSayGeorgeGaming, please remember to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really does help. So yeah, I hope to catch you all guys in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.